What would happen if for the next 50 days you really showed up for yourself, not just for this life, but for the next one too? Alright, so summer is almost here, and I don't know about you all, but I've been seeing a lot of summer glow up guides on my For You page. I used to love those videos back in the day when I wasn't yet Muslim, because there's just something about preparing for summer or just preparing for a new season in general that I like a lot. But of course, a lot of summer glow up guides are not really catered to Muslim women just because we are not as focused on the external. We are more focused on how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sees us instead of how the world is seeing us. So these challenges or these glow up guides are not really made for us. But because I love a challenge, I figured I still want to try a summer glow up challenge, but like the Islamic or the Muslimah version. So I've decided to try out the Project 50 challenge, and that is basically like any other self-improvement challenge where you have a set of goals that you try to do, and for this case it's for 50 days. And I believe that summer is kind of a little bit less than 50 days away, so it's the perfect amount of time to do this inner glow up for summer as well. And what I think we're all kind of forgetting with these personal development challenges, that we are actually allowed to change them, allowed to make it our own, because you see these set of goals online, for example for Project 50, and you may think, oh, I need to do these specific things. But for this Project 50, I decided the only thing that I'm sticking with that is part of the original Project 50 is literally the 50 days, because I didn't take any of their goals, I just made it my own. And I really recommend you to do the same if you're looking for a little summer challenge for yourself. So I want to share with you what I have in my Project 50 and what I've been doing for the past few weeks that are part of this challenge. The first goal that I have for every day is to pray tahajjud, and I started this challenge kind of a little while after Ramadan, also to really make sure that I'm upholding my iman after the month of Ramadan is over. And I've been really consistent with praying tahajjud ever since Ramadan, and honestly, you should pray tahajjud. Not because someone else is telling you to, like I'm doing right now, but just try to pray tahajjud on a daily basis and see how your life changes. I promise you it will. The second non-negotiable for every day also is an Islamic goal, is to read the Quran every day, because that is also something that we should be doing, or at least try to do it as much as we can. And I have for myself not a specific amount in the sense of this many pages every day, but I have a goal of a certain amount of minutes every day. And I don't want to share how many minutes that is, just because I feel like that is personal also for you yourself, to not compare yourself with me, because the Quran and your connection with it is so personal, and I wouldn't want you to compare your connection with the Quran to someone else's connection with the Quran. I'm just saying, if you want to do a challenge such as this one, then set yourself an amount for every day. And for me, I chose minutes instead of pages, because sometimes I want to really look longer at one specific surah, or I want to read the tafsir. So that is my second non-negotiable. The third one is to exercise every day. This is obviously a physical goal. I do have this one for the summer, not because I want to show anything to the world, obviously, but really just because I want to feel the healthiest and the fittest version of myself. Then I have the goal of 100 grams of protein, which kind of comes with the exercising every day, because I used to exercise a lot, but I didn't really include the healthy food into my life as well. So all the work that you're doing in the gym, for example, kind of gets wasted if you're not also looking at your diet or following some sort of plan with your meals. And then finally, a last goal of mine is to have 1 hour of outside time, and this is really included because I am a homebody, and there were days that I didn't leave the house. Like literally some days I would just stay inside for I don't know how many days in a row, and I noticed that even if I go outside for a little while, just for a walk or anything of that sort, that really improves my mental health or just like how I'm feeling throughout the day. So that is why I included that one as well. So these are my 5 non-negotiables, and I just want to show days in my life of doing these non-negotiables. So yeah, let's get into it. So it's a new day and I have my protein smoothie. I prayed the Hijab and I've read Quran, and I don't know if there is any better start of the day. So I've been doing these 5 daily non-negotiables for some time now, and I'm really noticing how these 5 things are kind of shaping a new version of me, one that I really like. I really feel like becoming a better version of yourself can be a process that is just so exciting, just because you kind of feel how you are starting to align with what you thought you could be, and who you thought you could be is just someone who is really like already inside of you, and it just feels kind of like coming home when becoming a better version of you. I do have this thing where anytime I share with you all kind of what my goals are or what my non-negotiables are in this case, that I sometimes kind of wonder whether my goals or my non-negotiables are maybe just like the bare minimum, because I can imagine that there are people who do the things that I have on my daily to-do list every day and it's just very normal to them, which made me kind of hesitant to share what my non-negotiables are, because I thought, oh, I don't want to have this list and someone else thinking that's really not that special. But now I'm just realizing, of course, everyone is on their own path, and for me this is working really well. So this is again like a daily reminder to myself, maybe to you, to not compare your goals to others, not compare your daily non-negotiables to other people, because everyone is on their own journey and it's really not something that you can compare. And the reason, by the way, that I'm considering this as kind of my summer glow up challenge, it's not really related to summer that much. It's just that summer is coming. If winter was coming, then I would be doing a winter challenge. I do realize that for myself, the summer is of course a time where you spend more time outside, spend more time with family, but for some reason for me, I always really like to do like self-development projects during the summer. Maybe it's the sunlight that's giving me more energy or something. So building the discipline before the summer starts would for me really help with really focusing on my goals during the summer as well. So this is kind of a summer challenge in the sense that I am building habits and building self-discipline on those days where I don't really feel like doing any of the non-negotiables. And then when summer is here, inshallah, I can add more non-negotiables, add more hobbies and habits, and I'm so excited about that as well. So I'm just going to drink my smoothie. I think I'll also make breakfast, and then I really want to do some journaling today because I haven't done that in so long, and I'll share the journaling thoughts that I have with you as well. And then afterwards I'm going to Pilates, and the rest of the day is not really filled with many plans. So yeah, I'm just going to finish this and let's get to journaling. I am entering a new era of me. This is a phrase that I used to love so much, and I still do, but I've been using it too much. Over the past few weeks, months, maybe even years, I've been in a continuous cycle of entering a new era of me. And don't get me wrong, I love entering a new chapter, but it's a little bit embarrassing to enter the new era of me trial 100. It makes it feel as though the previous era or previous chapter was not working, so I need to try something else. And this does not do justice to all the lessons learned and all the experiences lived and the journey of becoming the best version of you. So this is when I realized that I should start naming my chapters. If my life, or life in general, is like a book, and you get to choose where your story goes, then you also get to choose the titles of your chapters. And part of me trying to romanticize life is me deciding to name these chapters, these new eras of me, so that I can capture the beauty of the experience, the beauty of trying and maybe failing, but learning along the way.
And this chapter of my life is called The Hidden Bloom, because I've been growing in silence and embracing an inner spring and learning how to grow closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in my own quiet way. So here is your reminder to think about the era that you are currently in and think about what you would like to name this chapter.